What up, YouTube? So I said I would do a review about this menu called Impulse. Now, I love this menu. I think this is probably the best menu that you can possibly get the best bang for your buck. So if you want to purchase this menu, you could go to impulse1.com and go to the purchase. Now you can see that they have different tiers. I recommend getting the VIP for 50 euros, but I think that this site only takes Bitcoin. So if you want to purchase with PayPal, you cannot do it. But lucky for you, I do have an alternative. You can hit my boy up, Recovery Saints. Dude's got your back. You can get all types of menus from this website. You can get the Impulse. They send you an activation key in your email. So once you get that activation key, you can see right here it's 60 bucks. Really worth it. Once you get that, you go right here and you press redeem key. Once you redeem key, it takes you to a download page. Here you can download all the Impulse files and everything like that. They also have active staff on here, so if you want to ask any questions, if you have any concerns about getting the menu, you can contact their support team. But if you get it from here, the Recovery Saints, his name is Saint. He's really good with answering questions, anything that you have to ask. Also, you can go to his Discord page. There you can talk to other buyers and everything like that. This is his Discord right here. My mouse is messed up, so but yeah, you can talk to anybody in here about the menu, other purchasers or anything like that if you have any concerns as well. So with that being said, once you download those files, you're gonna get into this file right here. This is the Impulse files. So once you get here, you're gonna see three files. You're gonna see languages, you're gonna see the DLL file, and the Xenos. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to open up the Xenos. And once you do that, you're going to want to drag the PPUA file right in there. And once you do that, you'll see that it pops up right here. So right now, it's not ready to inject yet. We still have to open up our GTA. So once we do this, we're going to load into single player, and then I'll show you how to do it from there. But so far, I have never really ran into a modder that was able to mess with me with this menu. Most modders nowadays use those cheat menus like fly down and stuff like that. And, those are the ones that tend to grief lobbies. So if you're like me and you don't want that happening in your lobby, this would be an awesome menu for you. The protection is A1. I mean, I think that this menu's protection is on par with Paragon, in my opinion. Now, you'll have some people that'll tell you different, but in my opinion, it's on par with Paragon, if not a little bit better, honestly. I've only been crashed out one time by a Paragon user, and that's because they were using the anti-crash cam, and I don't know how they did it, but they got me. But in any other fights that I've had with Paragon users, this menu is triumphed. So once we get into single player, I'm going to show you how to inject and everything like that. I do not edit my videos because I want to show you the process from start to finish, how to inject this menu, how to use this menu, some of the features of this menu. Now, this menu does have recovery options. Now, I was talking to a lot of users, and it seems like the protection. Let me show you this. So once you get into single player, once you get to this part, I'm here because I haven't done the campaign on here yet. You're gonna want to go to process. You're gonna want to find your GTA5.exe. Mine's right here. You click that, and then you click inject. Now this black box will pop up, and then you'll get this failed to inject image. You just press OK. That's fine. Press no on that, and then you go back to your GTA. Now, once you get here, you notice that your username and password pop up. If you haven't already entered that, you'll have to enter that, and then you sign in, which is really cool for this menu because it protects you from being able to share your account like that. This is hardware identified, so it's like it identifies your hardware and sticks it to your hardware. So you cannot share this menu, and if you do share the menu, pretty sure you'll get in a decent amount of trouble. They'll probably even revoke your key, so be mindful of that. But once that happens, you're going to want to give it a couple seconds. Go ahead and whack this cat real quick. And it gives you a little lag spike. That's how you know it's in now. So this will pop up at the top, Impulse VIP, F5 to open the menu. Now there's tons of options on this menu, but I'm going to show you what I do immediately after launching the menu. So after launching the menu, I go into my protection settings. I turn on Impulse user block. That means that any other Impulse users that don't like you cannot do anything to you. So if they're using Impulse, they cannot touch you. Now, when it goes to event reactions, I don't turn on any of these because, if somebody doesn't like me, I don't want, to grief them because they don't like me. So I go into attachments, turn on these, turn on those two network events. You turn on all of these. But I have noticed that clear tasks, if you're riding with your buddy or anything like that, and they go inside the mod shop, you'll get a notification that says clear task, and it'll kick them out of their car, and their car is no longer theirs. It's theirs, but they won't be able to get in the car again. So then they'll have to blow it up or get a new car. So be mindful of that. Script events, I always turn these on because it redirects all the script events. So if anybody sends a script event to you, it's redirected back to them, which is really cool. Entity, I always do block all pickups. I don't turn on the rest of these because this fucks with the NPCs, and you don't want that to happen. You want to keep your game, perfectly fine. Now I don't turn on any of these, even though I recommend you do, because it's so annoying to get calls and stuff like that in GTA Online. It's really annoying. So MISC, I always turn on clone and vehicle network, but you can turn on some of the rest of these, like aiming protection and stuff like that, if you want to, or blame. But block all transaction, that means when you're doing money drops, none of the transaction stuff will pop up, but it is really glitchy, so be mindful of that. Safe space, do not turn that on. You teleport out of this area and it puts you on a random outfit, but it's cool. Also, if you go to session, I'll show you the spoofer. You have the info spoofer. You can set your custom KD and all this stuff like that if you don't want people seeing what you got. You can also see you can change your name. So my name is your favorite. That's what I always do. So if you see me in the lobby, don't hesitate to say hey. So yeah, I always go to your favorite. You can also change your Rockstar ID, which you can only do that if you're in an online lobby. So you go into an online lobby, you change your Rockstar ID, and then you switch to another one. But if you do that, you will not be able to go inside your houses. It will, once you go in, it'll kick you out and say the owner is left. So be careful with that one. You also have world options and stuff like that. I don't really mess with these too much, but I know that the black hole crashes you, so I don't recommend doing that one. But yeah, there's the weather options and stuff like that, but I don't really mess with these too much. That's not really in my era to mess with these because they tend to crash me a lot, so I just don't mess with them. You also have spawners and stuff like that, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into GTA Online right now so I can show you that this menu does work in GTA Online. So you just go to Online, launch with Impulse, and press OK to enter. Now, sometimes you do get the fail to load session or something like that. That's not because of the menu. That's because of your connection to Rockstar, I guess, and it just kicks you out. So every once in a while you will get that. Like my buddies, when we're in for some reason when we're in an invite only session, they get that error a lot. That was yesterday though, so it could be fixed, but I have no idea. But that was happening a lot yesterday. But what's so good about Recovery Saints Discord is they always notify you when there's going to be a ban wave. So it's really good to stay up to date, and it's good to join that Discord if you have a mod menu. I'm going to put the Discord link in the description. Also, the link to purchase this menu and everything like that, so you'll be able to see that in the description. But I'm going to go into the online, and I'm going to show you some of the settings and that they do work. But you can co-load this menu with Paragon if you so choose to. Just make sure you inject Impulse and then inject Paragon. Don't do Paragon first and then Impulse, because it automatically crashes you. Now, a lot of people say that you can't do that, but you totally can. So we're just going to load into GTA Online, and I'm going to show you some of the settings, some of the cars you can spawn, because you can actually spawn a lot of cars with this menu, which is really cool, because if you have a menu like Paragon or something like that, it's really missing a lot of the features, a lot of the cars and stuff like that, which really sucks. That was one of the downsides to that menu. And yeah, a lot of the menus actually have that. Just like my Kingpin menu, if you watch that video, that menu is missing a lot of features, which is really crappy, but maybe one day they'll be able to par with these menus. But so far, this menu has been my favorite when it comes to protection and all the features. So I said I was going to do a review on this, so I am. Sorry that I am late. I've been busy for the past 2 days. I went and got my license yesterday, which was really awesome. And today I went to the Museum of Aviation with the family and everything like that. We had a good time. But this video is going to go up probably today because I don't edit my videos. So this is most likely just going to be a raw upload. So I'll probably get this one up today. And I also have Spooky's menu, which I will be doing a review on Spooky's menu as well. And that video will probably be up in the next couple of days, because I want time with that menu to be able to see all the features and everything like that, and make sure it's all safe and stuff like that. So once we load into GTA Online, it takes absolutely ages. Anybody that plays GTA knows that, man, these load times are insane. Unless you're loading into single player, then it loads you quick. But if you're going into online, prepare for a wait. But I'm running out of stuff to say, just like last time. So hopefully we get in. That's what's up. We're in. All right, so let's see what we can do. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and teleport to this. To do that, you just press F5. You go to teleport and teleport to waypoint. It teleports you wherever you want, which is really cool. I've noticed that the teleport options for online players don't work when you want to teleport them to you. So I'm gonna show you some of the things that you can do to people. So we'll start with the spectate. You can spectate him. You can see what he's doing. You can see that, you know, what kind of car he's in. You can so you have the peaceful or the griefing options that you can do to the guy. So I always go peaceful because I don't like messing with people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go to vehicle, and we're gonna go ahead and repair this dude's vehicle. You see that works. We can also make him do a front flip. I don't want to send him off the edge, so we're not gonna do that yet. You can make him do a front flip. I'm gonna go ahead and repair it again. All right, so and then he crashes. So we're gonna go ahead and stop spectating that guy. I don't want to do too much to him, but money drops do work. I always set mine to 70. I always go down to 70 and then press enable, and it drops pretty quickly. I really like that about this menu. There's also the overseer, which you can add Rockstar IDs to the overseer. That kind of it's kind of like blacklisting other players, you know, like other bad modders and stuff like that, or any players that you actually want. So there's a lot of options that you can do to people. There's the griefing options, which you have attachments. You can freeze in place. You can clone him. Always wanted. This is a really cool option because when you're going against another modder, you know, you can lag him and stuff like that, which is really cool. And trapping cage. There's a bunch of griefing options in here. You can crash people. That does work, but I'm not actually going to do that because I don't like doing that to people. Ran with vehicles, set on fire. There's so many different menus, so many different options in this, which I believe that it has more options and more effective options than Paragon, but Paragon has really good defense. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move this because, as you guys know, I do not like my menu right there. I like putting it over here. That way the chat or the phone notifications don't get in the way. So I always recommend doing that. So I'll show you some more. You can also teleport people to wherever you want to teleport them to. Now, these do work. I'm not going to teleport anybody. I don't want to make anybody mad or report me or anything like that. So, yeah, you can teleport anybody anywhere you want. So, which is really cool. Well, to a degree. Okay, you can teleport them to the basic locations. So you can also see how much money they have right here on the left-hand side. You can see where they're at on the map. I don't think that works, honestly. I think you can see where players are, but I don't know exactly how that works. Modded model, no. Their Rockstar ID. You can see how much money they have, which is really cool. You can see their health, their rank. That's a really cool option to me. And so we're going to go ahead and hop out of that. And we're going to go to the recovery. So the recovery does work. You can give money, 600,000. You can see that it did give me money. Now I'm at 1.4 mil. We'll do it one more time. Now we're at 2.06. So it does work. You can do the loot money. You can remove money, deposit. There's a couple that you can do to yourself. You can also do the unlocks, unlock tattoos, unlock clothing. There's so many different ones that you can do. You can do the stat editor, KD, RP increaser, wanted level. So if you turn that on, it increases your RP through the wanted level, which is really cool because it's so. But once you get done, it does give you a 5-star. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on never wanted. There is the God mode and everything like that, but we're going to get into that in a minute. So when it comes to the recovery, we're going to go back there. I'm going to show you some more stuff on there. Bypass tutorial, modded rolls and ammo more. There's so it pretty much just boofs your stats. So you can see that my RP is still going up based off of that. So when it gives you the 5 stars and takes it away, it gives you a bunch of RP. So that's a good way to rank up. That's not how I did it completely, but that's how I got a lot of RP. But we'll go ahead and hop into the player. Oh, and you can search for options, which is really cool. So we'll go ahead and go to the player. So you can turn on your super jump and everything like that. Let me go ahead and turn off mouse control. So you have super jump, it works. Ultra jump, it definitely works. You just go flying in the air. You can do your movement speed multiplier. You can turn on fly mode. No clip. I don't like doing no clip, but it definitely does work. I'm not a fan of no clip. I don't have on God mode. I never turn on God mode, so whatever we do, I try not to die. So super run, which is cool. I like the flash mod from Phantom X. That's a better one to me, in my opinion, just because of it looks so cool. Also, you have the particle effects, just like you did with just like you did with wardens, you still have particle effects, but these, in my opinion, they're cooler. Yeah, you got the blood, and a lot of them work. You know, unlike the ones in Paragon. You know, a lot of those don't work. You have your dragon breath, that works, but I don't want to set myself on fire and kill me, so I'm not gonna turn that on. You also turn on regenerate health, which is it's cool because so far I haven't figured out how to give myself armor and stuff, honestly. So I just don't do it. And but you do have that. You have invincibility, but not for yourself. So for other people, you're invisible right now. So if you press right, you're invisible to yourself too. But I don't like turning that one on. But I like turning it on for invisibility for other people. You can mess with your opacity, so you start to fade, which is really cool. No ragdoll. Clone midget mode. You can be real small. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool options in here. But we're going to go ahead and go into the vehicle options. I'm going to show you some of the vehicles that this has. So off the rip, you can see that it has all of the basic vehicles, the vehicle categories. So if you go into planes and stuff like that, it has pictures and everything like that, which is really cool. Most menus do nowadays. That's kind of like the updated thing that they do now. So there's a bunch of them. Also, I'm not going to go through all these and show you what they are, of course, because I'm sure you do know, but it does have all the DLC vehicles, which is awesome. So you can go through DLC vehicles and see which one you want. If I have a problem with somebody in a tank or something like that, I always spawn the oppressor. That's a mule, but that thing has rockets. I never knew that that thing had rockets, but you can spawn an oppressor. We're going to go ahead and spawn that in, but that's the cars. Also, if you go to vehicle, and go to Los Santos Custom, you can fully tune your vehicle, which is really cool. You can also change the lights on there. If you put on your lights, you can actually change the color of them. And so you can see that it changes the color. I always put red just because it's awesome. And yeah, but you can do a lot of things like that. You can also change the plates. These are the actual more in-depth options that you can do. But I always just do fully maximized vehicle and just rock on like that. But you can also, there's the cargo bob mods, attached ramps. There's a bunch of stuff in here. There's also the vehicle multipliers, which is really cool because you can make your car faster. Like say, you know, the new Dominus, it's really slow. So what I like doing is I like turning up the RPMs just a little bit, turning up the torque just a little bit, and making it a little bit faster. But you can make your car stupid fast like that. So you can turn on auto repair, vehicle invisibility. So you're invisible, just like with Paragon. You have that. You have the seatbelt mod, so you don't fall off your car or your bike. Fixed vehicle, that works. Auto flip. There's a bunch of different options in here. I'm not gonna go through every single one of them. That's a lot. But so we can you have the model swapping. That's really cool. So with VIP, there's a couple of different things that come with VIP, and that comes with the script hook vloader and a couple other things. I don't know exactly everything that it comes with, but that's one of the main things that it does come with. So what's really cool about this menu, that something that you can do to have more fun, is you can go here, you can go to griefing, and you can make traffic hostile, which is so cool because all the traffic that are on the road, all the NPCs on the street carry LMGs. The ones on the road just start slamming into your vehicle and everything like that, which is really cool. You can also do fake money and stuff like that. You can see that was the make traffic hostile, make pedestrians hostile. So they all carry fucking LMGs, and that's a really cool one. I really have a lot of fun with that one. Also, you have ESP. I don't ever use this. It's cheese to me. But we'll go to the weapon options, and I'll show you some of the weapon options that this has. So weapons. So if you want to spawn yourself in weapons, you just go to weapons, get all weapons, and then I always do upgrade all weapons. Now, I'm not sure what this thing right here does, but it always gives it to you. And if anybody knows what this thing does, please let me know in the comments, but I honestly have no idea. So you can see that it gives us the weapons, and it also upgrades all of our weapons, which is awesome. That's really cool to me. That's a great feature to have. You can also do the camos. So while we're inside the weapon options, you can also do the visuals, weapon invisibility, crosshair. You can change your crosshair, which is really cool. I don't usually really do that. We're gonna turn that off. Aiming lasers, which is really cool. The cartoon effects. We'll turn that on and we'll shoot a couple times. What? I don't have any ammo in that. So you can see that it does the cartoon effects, which is really cool. Let's see what this is. Aimed information. Probably if you aim it in somebody, it'll tell you about their information, but I've never done that. You also have the ammo modifier, so you can do the money bags. You can also do the teleport me, so whenever you shoot, it teleports you, which is alright. I don't really do that. Particle ammo. I've never done this one, so we'll see what it does. Oh, okay. It's just like the particle effects. Okay. So you can also do the... Okay, so that's a transaction thing. That's why sometimes you should turn that on. But also the modifiers work, so you can shoot... okay, so they just go on forever. Seems like it. But you can shoot tanks. This is the tank rounds, not a tank. Let's see what space rocket is. Oh, that doesn't really look like a space rocket to me. So yeah, you can do that. Explosive whale gun. You can shoot a whale. That's pretty funny. Missile gun. Paint vehicle gun. I mean, all these work except for the DV gun. I haven't been able to DV any vehicles with it, which is kind of annoying because when a modder spawns in a bunch of stuff, you just can't DV it. And shrink ray drive it gun does work. I'm not in an area where I can show you that. Force gun. It's really cool to have that just to mess around with, not really to troll with, just to mess around with when it's just you and your buddies. You know, it's like the gravity gun. So that's pretty cool. You also have the aimbot. I also don't use these, but the aimbot does work. I can tell you that I have used it to see if it did work, and it does. So there's also the ped aimbot, where you, I guess if you're being chased by the cops, you can shoot the peds real easy. I don't know. I really don't use it. There's also the trigger bot. Don't use that either, so I couldn't even tell you what that does. No reload, infinite ammo, which is really cool. Rapid fire. So it doesn't seem like that worked. Actually, it does work, but my mouse is messed up, so I actually can't. It's hard for me to continuously shoot. Gravity gun, that's cool. So yeah, Deadeye. I don't know what all these do because I don't use them. I don't troll lobbies like that. But yeah, spawn. You can spawn peds. Map mods, but there is no map mods in this right now. I didn't put any of the add-ons into it. I just wanted to use the raw menu. Also, there is the settings. You can change your menu theme and stuff like that. I don't like doing that because I tend to mess the menu up. Like, I mean, I destroy the menu like that. So I never mess with those now. I learned my lesson from Paragon. But let's see. Allow gameplay while using mouse. I don't even know what that does. Keep blast position when trainer open. I like turning that on, but honestly, I just end up on the home screen anyways when I'm done. I always close out my menu, but yeah, you can also do this stop the smooth scroll, so it looks a little bit different. When you do that, instead of highlighting it, just like kind of jumps up. That's a cool one. But yeah, there's a lot of good menus in here. You can also hide your Rockstar ID, hide IPs. Yeah, there's a bunch of good options that prevent other modders from messing with you. So there is a search option. Honestly, I think that's about it about this menu. Honestly, there's not much more I can say. Yeah, I already went over the vehicle and everything like that. So with protection, this menu is really good on protection. Also, what I can show you is if any other modder is modding in this lobby. So we'll go to players. You can see that it says Impulse right there, all my name. So that's really cool. So yeah, I got my IP hidden, so it won't show my IP. So it says IMPB. You can also, if you buy VIP, it'll show VIP to other modders that are using Impulse, which is cool. But no other people are modding in this game. So what INT means is it means interior. So he's inside of his house right now. So you can, I mean, there's just so many options. You can also spawn people cars and stuff like that. That's what I do in online lobbies. Is as I spectate somebody, I spawn them a car, I upgrade the car, and then go to the next person. That's what I do in lobbies. But yeah, the recovery options work. Everything works in this lobby. It is overall a really good menu, and I definitely recommend that you purchase this menu from Recovery Saints. Cannot stress that enough. Use Recovery Saints if you're going through PayPal, but if you don't mind doing the whole Bitcoin thing, you can get it from the official website. I will be doing a video real soon on Spooky's menu. I just got that menu today, so I haven't actually had a chance to use the menu. But once I do that, I will be posting a video on that. Currently, this menu, from what I'm told, you can spawn yourself $24 million every 20 minutes. And I've spawned myself a good amount of money because I own the CEO building, warehouses. I have the biker, whatever the hell that biker thing is. I don't actually own a bunker. I never bought one. Never really found a reason to. But yeah, 24 million every 20 minutes. You can set a custom level. Everything on this menu is tested and undetected. It's from what I know. And I haven't gotten banned, and I've spawned myself in probably at least like 15 million in the past like week and a half or so, and I haven't gotten banned. So yeah, this menu's safe, really good. Recommend getting it. And I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions or anything like that, or if you want me to review another menu, just comment what menu you want me to check out, and I'll do my best to check out that menu. I appreciate that, and you guys have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.